Great players. You know who else is on that list? Diontae Johnson. All right, so this is another guy that I really like his potential here. So last year in Pittsburgh, with the whole Mason Rudolph and Hodges and all this stuff that happened, obviously the quarterback situation was far from ideal. So last year, the guy's second on the team in receiving yards. He was first in targets. The only guy who had more yards on the team was James Washington. You know where James Washington went to school?
The same place.
Oklahoma State Cowboy. Yeah. And you know who else went to Oklahoma State? Mr. Rudolph. Yeah.
Yep.
There was already this built-in connection there for those two. I'm kind of willing to overlook that as a pre-existing connection and not really leave that as an indictment on Diontae Johnson.
Okay.
He's got the best hands on this team. Big Ben has shown the ability to support multiple top-tier wide receivers. He's getting old, but I think they're still going to chuck it all over the place. So I think there's room for both him and Juju to eat. And Diontae's not just some scrub that they added to this team. So let's talk about his prospect stock as well. A.J. Brown was the 51st pick in the draft that year. Hardman went 56th. Metcalf went 64th. Diontae Johnson went 66th. So he's got the prospect stock as some of these other elite receivers as well. So then we're talking about guys in the same range, these same guys with these 505. You got your A.J. Brown going for $12. Terry McLaurin's going for about $8. Metcalf is 12, 15. We talked, he's getting up to 20.
20.
Marquise Brown is getting up $4, $5, $6, $7. Diontae Johnson is $1. Mecole Hardman's $1. Darius Slayton's $1. These guys are guys that are great prospects, performed last year. These guys for $1 that I can have with this massive upside. Because again, Pittsburgh's going to score points too. These are guys for $1. I'm jumping all over.
Yeah, and an upside is everything. Getting upside for $1, getting a handcuff for $1 is okay. But if you get a Diontae Johnson, and he's $1 because we don't know, because of last year and because of the new quarterback situation, because he and Ben have never played together, have barely played together. That's the only reason he's $1. If Ben was the quarterback last year and all of that happened with Diontae Johnson, he would be much more
$10 at least.
Coveted, right?
Yeah. And so then I went and looked at the same list of all these great rookie wide receivers with these stats, and all of them went on to be great the next year. Tyler Lockett and Sterling Shepard had a little bit of touchdown regression, but Diontae Johnson and Mecole Hardman are on teams that are going to score, so I'm not scared off by that touchdown regression. There's one black mark on the whole list. Somehow Antonio Callaway made it to this list, and he's a nothing burger here. But the rest of these guys are all they were fantasy gold the next year. So I'm in.
Yeah, you don't need to convince me.
I'm just so excited. I'm getting him for $1 still. I fear it's going to change.
Yeah. Before we go to tight ends, I want to just say that I considered throwing Tyrell Williams into that conversation, but